Yo, yo, yo. What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of the Mammy Geeks Weekly Updates brought to you by digitalcorrectnetwork.com. I'm your host, Punch35. With me, as always, old school gaming specialist, Uncle Willie, which is right here by my side. That way. Here.
Yeah. Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
It's Friday. I mean,
No.
it's
Yeah.
Friday. So you know what has to happen. Play it.
Yeah.
It's 8 o'clock and we're ready to rock.
It's always a good Friday when we start things like that. But guys, welcome to the episode. And if you're new to this channel, make sure to hit like, comment, subscribe, right down there. Hit that notification button just so when we come up with this, with this amazing news, which is 3 times a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, Friday, and something a little bit in between. But just to give you guys a heads up, this is not your ordinary show. We're actually going to kick it off with just us talking. We're going to be talking about whatever's going on in the news today. We're just going to really talk. Yeah. So Willie, what's up, bro? How you been?
Sure. I'm alive. We'll start there. I've heard that when you're alive, things can only get better from there.
No. You know what? I totally agree on that part. But yeah, and over here, man, same thing, bro. It's a great day, man. A nice Friday. My daughter lost her tooth, so I was actually like, wow, it's phenomenal. And I just didn't expect it. I'm just gonna be honest. I didn't expect her. She's just like, a tooth, and it's like it just came right out without even her trying. It just came out. I didn't
that's
know
a sign right there that your life has taken a right turn.
Oh yeah. No,
We're younger. Hey, so and so called us. Want to go hang out? Now it's like my daughter lost her tooth.
Yeah.
Soon you're gonna be on my level. Soon you're gonna be on my level. And my level is gonna be like, why do they keep sending me this AARP stuff?
Great. I'm really looking forward to that, Willie. Really looking forward to that part.
And for the record, I don't qualify yet. I'm calling it advanced marketing because I'm not there yet.
I say they're giving you the early bird special, technically.
That I'm looking forward to.
I think that would be fantastic.
When I go to Denny's,
and
then see when you're 17 years old, you're hoping that they don't ask for your ID at the club. When you turn 55, you hope they ask for your ID at Denny's.
You know what? I have a thing about that, dude. I always wanted my ID checked when I was younger. Like, oh yeah, here, I want you to look. I got proof. I could buy my cigarettes and my drinks and all that good stuff. Now it's like I don't want to even take out my wallet unless I'm paying for something. And the thing is that it's just to a point where sometimes I'll be like, you want to check my age just in case? And they're like, no, sir, the gray on your beard has already says it more than enough. I'm like, okay.
I didn't get carded when I was 17 years old.
Dude,
the first time I got carded going into a 21 and over club, I was like, but I mean, you sure? You sure?
No.
I want to see your ID. God,
no,
damn,
okay, how about this? Remember the story of Chili's?
Which one of them?
Is it Chili's? The one?
You're talking about
the expiration.
All right. That was Buffalo Wild Wings.
That's what it was. Buffalo Wild Wings.
Cousin Jose, his ears are ringing right now because we finna talk about him.
Oh, let's do it, dude.
So it was a double date. My girlfriend at the time and I went with Cousin Jose and his wife to Buffalo Wild Wings. And because I am who I am, I ordered vodka. And the waitress is so cute, said, "Can I see your ID, please?" No, thank you so very much. Thank you for asking. I gave her my license, and she looks at it and she goes, "Well, can you give me one that's not expired?" Excuse me. Your driver's license expired. I didn't. Okay, I should be worried that I'm driving around with an expired license. The first words out of my mouth, swear before Christ, because when Jose backed me up on this, but my birthday's not expired.
I
Hilarity ensues.
I cannot believe that. That day to me, when I heard that news, was above and beyond funny. The fact that you said that, I was like, how did it just look? Oh, we can't give you anything because your license expired. I'm like, my birthday it's my birthday. I didn't die.
To drink a Sprite. All right, a Sprite. The indignity of such a gesture. Oh, and not a few years later, I went with cousin Jose. We had gone to that. That was when we went to go see The Curse of La Llorona.
Oh yes.
She wasn't even all that cute
at all.
And we had gone to GameStop to buy some games. When we went to Buffalo Wild Wings to chill, and he had to go back because they messed up one of his games. And the woman comes up and she didn't ask me for my ID because I look older than her dad. But she goes and she asks, "Is he old enough to drink?" And inside I'm like, asking for his ID, but I'm like, you know what? No, he is. Okay. So that was cool, but it would have been nice.
Oh no,
especially if his license would have been expired.
Oh God, if it was, you know that we won't let it down. We'll drill him every day. I mean, he drills you every day for your expired license. Every time we go out to Chili's or to any bar, we have to like, hey, check his license expired.
Okay. Next time he comes at you with the no, because Willy's license is expired.
Yeah.
Come at him with this. Same day, same double date.
Go.
He goes and orders the second hottest wings at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh,
I remember what they were called. The Widowmaker, the Pasado dos Veces. I don't remember what it was called. But Buffalo Wild Wings sauces usually run a little hot than most places.
Yeah.
A little bit hotter. And she asked him, "Are you sure? Because that's really hot." Smart ass him. "I ordered it, didn't I?"
Oh God.
Ask him if he finished it. Ask him if he finished it. Mr. I ordered it, didn't I? Ask him.
Mr. I ordered, didn't I? Folks, remember that? Because one day you're gonna see us all three together. And I just want one of y'all to remember that. Look, I'll even be the guilty one here. The one time that we went out and I ordered a pink lemonade. And it was because I was not really drinking. I was really holding in things, you know. I was doing freaking dieting and stuff. And the waitress just looked at me. She goes, "Are you sure?" This guy had a whiskey. No. Jose was drinking. I don't know what was he drinking.
Whiskey. And I drink whiskey more now. I didn't drink whiskey back then. It was either rum or vodka.
Yeah, it was either or. I just know something like that.
And the look on her face, because we were giggling, we were making jokes and stuff like that.
No.
And he goes and orders a pink lemonade, and she looks at him and she goes, "Seriously?"
I swear to God, that late, man, I looked at her, I'm like, yeah, I'm dead serious. I just want a pink lemonade. What the hell?
What I'm trying to say is, whenever we're going to go eat, y'all need to hang with us.
Oh, no, definitely.
Cortez at Hooters asking the woman about the recycling policy. Petey not getting his burger, and they thought it was a joke.
Oh God, that part was hilarious. That part was sad and hilarious at the same time.
I ordered a rum and Coke, and I got a lot of Coke. Not that kind.
Yeah, I got it.
Parties ain't that good.
No, we don't got party favors like that, folks. Let's just let it be honest. We are the party favors. We are that hilarious.
We are in Miami, but we don't be living that Miami life.
There we go. He got the point. He got it right there. He knows.
Don't even go to the beach anymore.
You know what, man? I just don't know nothing about the beach, and I'll leave it like that. Like, I used to love the beach back in freaking high school, dude. And nowadays, it's like and it's not just the beach in general. Let's just be honest here. It's South Beach is where I don't want to be. I don't want to be there. I feel that place has gone downhill ever since I left high school. And I was just like, you know what?
I'm sorry.
Oof, my God.
The place was madness back. The last time I went to a club in the beach, was it Cameo? Which I don't know what the hell they call it at the time. I think it was Cameo. I went to hear a friend of mine play. And even then, it was crazy. And now, no. I can think of better ways to commit suicide. Like drinking an entire bottle of liquor store vodka myself.
He's not wrong. But yeah, dude, like I just don't go back to the beach. Like if I'm gonna go to a beach or anything like that, I'd probably be bougie enough to go to a resort or something, far from the people. I just like if I want to be alone, I really want to be alone, just relax, just to unwind and take out everything I'm hearing and doing, decompress if I can, just be out there. Like that'll be like my ideal, or just go to my uncle's pool. I mean, either or, I'm just gonna decompress somehow.
Pool's usually better.
Huh?
A pool's usually better.
Oh no, definitely, and especially if it's like a family pool that nobody goes to their house anymore and it's just there. Like my uncle's house, man, definitely I'll go there with my wife and kid and we'll just go hang out and it's just us three only. We jump in the pool, get out, get a little tan, eat a little barbecue, and that's it. Just us three. I don't want like I love hanging around my buddies, I love hanging around with people, I love all that. Don't get me wrong, I'm not an introvert and like I want to be alone. No, I like being around people. I love it. But there's some times that I just want to be alone just for a bit, just not to hear too much noise, just relax. Not even a radio. Just listen to Mother Nature and just hear my steaks grilling and hear the water splash around. A Hylia bird, which is the rooster crow around there. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
See, you had me with just being alone and stuff like that. But once you started saying sounds of nature, okay.
I'm telling you,
when you say sounds of
Hylia bird, which is a freaking rooster. Come on.
When you say sounds of nature, what you should be thinking about is out in a cabin, listening to the birds and listening to the trees and all that bunch of stuff. But listening to nature in Miami involves police sirens, roosters, and that one person that's always in the front of my house at 10 o'clock at night honking his goddamn horn. You know who you are.
I know what you're talking about. But you see that's it in your hood. I go to my uncle's house in Huechete. I go all over there and it's pretty quiet. There's no police sirens. There is traffic, but it's not like in his neighborhood, you don't hear it. It's pretty quiet, which that's why I find it pretty remarkable. The fact that you don't hear nobody except the freaking rooster that I'm bringing up. You just hear the water. Splish, splish,
don't forget the airplanes. Don't forget the airplanes.
Those are pretty nice at times. But then also you hear is like out of nowhere, and I'm like, highly a bird. And then they're grilled and I'm happy. I mean, again, I'm a very simple man. I'm a simple man.
The official bird of Miami, and it's absolutely true because if you go up and down A Street, they're all over the place. I know it's supposed to mean something. I don't care.
I don't know. Yeah, those big rooster things. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, dude. I just don't know why.
But anyway. So okay, let's pretend like we want to talk about things that we normally talk about.
Yeah, man.
What you've been doing as far as video games?
As far as for video games, dude, we and I were talking about this whole thing that's been going on with. Wait a minute, what?
What have you been doing with video games?
Nothing. That's the sad part.
You haven't played?
I haven't played, bro. I have not played, and it's pretty weird for a guy who. For two guys that have a gaming podcast and for one of them that don't play, I haven't touched actually, let me not lie because I'd be lying. I was actually playing not too long ago Mario Kart with my daughter and wife. Right? We're just having a little game night, a little bit here on the TV, and I was whooping some butt, dude. I could tell you I was kicking all of it. But then I was just thinking about, man, I haven't really touched a game in so long, and it's not because I don't want to. It's just been work. It's been nonstop work, and it's just nonstop. I don't hate my job, but then I come here and we do our show and it's like this, and then I edit, and then the next thing I want to do is even look at that. I just go to my room, put on some movie, some TV or whatever, just so it can be some background noise I can watch and just go to sleep until the following day and just kind of wash, rinse, and repeat.
Well, I feel you because I'm in the same boat. Work's got me like really riding me hard. I have Diablo 4. I should be playing Diablo 4. I can't play Diablo 4.
Listen, I wonder if anybody out there has the same issues we do.
I've barely gotten into WoW this week, and this week, this until Tuesday, is something called Comp Stomp, where you just go and you run a battleground and get experience, which is something I normally like to do, but I can't even do that. Wow. Although I did play one game this week, and you'd be very proud of me.
Go.
Castle Crashers.
You're such a good guy.
You see, I put it in my headline thing there.
I see it.
Yeah, we haven't had a guys' night in a while. We talked about going to Surges to have guys' night. I say we take Castle Crashers, and we spend all our time just playing that game and laughing our brains out.
Okay, I want to laugh my brains out, but I do want you to destroy his bathroom at least.
No, I can't do that. No,
come on, bro.
Just because he did it to mine doesn't mean. Listen, I cannot stoop myself to that level.
I can do that.
I can
Could be
hold
smart
my
as hell
booze.
and do it.
So, Serge.
No, that day, dude, that day was so awesome. I could not stop laughing. It was 3 a.m. I remember to this day, 3 to 4 in the morning, and he was plastered, and we were just waiting for him to get back up and relax. I'm like, I'm not leaving until he gets up and leave.
No.
Okay.
He was in the bathroom, and he was there for a while. And then all of a sudden, I hear some noise. I'm like, "You all right in there?" "I'm okay."
He opened the door, and everything was just ha.
No. I didn't see anything when you opened the door. All right. You didn't flush yourself down the toilet. All right. When? Afterwards, I went in there because I had to use the facilities. Let's just say I needed a new bottle of shampoo.
It was all over the floor. I was like, how did this happen?
No, it was on the wall. That man, plastered as hell, harnessed his inner jet set radio, decided to graffiti my wall.
Oh my God.
Let's not talking bad about the man. He's a good man.
That's not. No, he's great, man. I love Serge. Oh God.
But no. And like I was looking for news articles.
Yeah.
We didn't get to do the show on Wednesday because real life got in the way. There is something that I want to talk about though.
Bring it up.
Talk about some stuff. I'm going to talk about some stuff right now.
All right, let's go.
All right, you know how Microsoft is trying to buy Activision Blizzard, and people are trying to block it because maybe anti-competitive and stuff like that.
Yes.
All right,
I've heard about it. Yes.
The FTC is seeking a temporary restraining order and an injunction against the merger. They want to stop it while they get themselves ready to go to court over it. So, for those who don't know, a temporary restraining order meaning that you can't have you can't do anything. You can't finalize the deal. And the injunction, basically the court saying, "Hey, you can't do it." Things are getting serious.
Pretty serious from what it looks like.
But you know what? Whether or not you're up, you're for or against the Microsoft Activision Blizzard deal, it's not a good idea to have one company responsible for so much development. And this is the article I wanted to talk about because this is some bull. Remember Embracer Group? You don't know the name.
No.
Last year, we talked about a company that was eating up developers left and right.
Okay. I remember talking about it, but I don't remember the whole thing.
They have bought Crystal Dynamics and Eidos Montreal from Square Enix. They had the rights to Saints Row. They own Volition. They even have video game rights for the Lord of the Rings. They bought up tons of developers.
Yeah.
Now they want to restructure. They're talking about canceling games and closing developers.
But okay, when they say restructuring, what exactly are they trying to restructure? I mean, I thought these games were actually perfectly fine. Not the best, but perfectly fine. Well,
I'm gonna go through a list of the developers here that they own. All right. They own Gearbox, who make Borderlands.
Yeah, which
like awesome I said, Crystal Dynamics, they're the ones that make the Tomb Raider games. Eidos Montreal make the Deus Ex games. Volition makes Saints Row. Dam Buster Studios just recently released Dead Island 2, which people seem to really like. 3D Realms, who you know from Duke Nukem.
Of course.
Ghost Ship Games, which they make Deep Rock Galactic. You never played that game in your entire life.
No. Coffee
Stain, the Goat Simulator people.
Oh.
Piranha Bytes, who make Gothic and Risen.
Got it.
First-person shooters. 4A Games. They make the Metro series. Bugbear Entertainment, who make Wreckfest. These are a lot of big developers that have a lot of experience and have released games that people at least kind of like. Why did you buy all these developers to then just shut them down?
Okay, now I remember what it reminded me of. This reminds me of the movie Pretty Woman, where this guy,
Yes.
the one that was after that,
He's
he
a
just bought
headhunter
all.
that goes in. Yes.
Yeah, and he just says he buys them all and destroys it. He just makes crap out of it.
I'm
And I was like,
thinking,
wow.
I'm thinking that maybe what they want to do is they're not interested in the development studios. They're interested in the IP. They're interested in having the Borderlands IP, the Tomb Raider IP, the Metro IP. Who knows why they want the Goat Simulator IP, but okay. Because they don't just have access to those developers. They bought the rights to the Alone in the Dark series.
Okay.
They bought the rights to Time Splitters, which is a really fun on rails shooting game. They have the rights to Carmageddon. And they have the rights to the Lord of the Rings. I think what they're doing is they're scooping up IP.
That could probably be it. Yeah.
To then just develop the ones that they want to have and just sit on the rest.
Yeah. That sounds technically right.
Yeah. Activision Blizzard is already guilty of doing that. Activision has access to a huge amount of IP that they're not even touching. If Microsoft buys Activision Blizzard, it'll belong to Microsoft. And is Microsoft going to go and do all this? Are they going to go and make a new Metal Arms game?
That part.
Are they going to make a new? I mean, there's so many IP that I can't even think of all the IP that Activision controls. They're going to resuscitate Tony Hawk.
I don't know, man. I personally think, man, what they're trying to do here is kind of what I'm thinking about what they're going to do as well, like what you're just mentioning. Like they're just going to get one IP, focus on it, make it their cash cow, and the others just kind of like right on top of it, and then they just kind of like build another one right on top of it. Like,
but they have so afterwards. They have so many profitable IP. Borderlands, Kingdom Come Deliverance. They have a studio that did remasters of Baldur's Gate and Planescape. Which, by the way, I should get into. I have it there. It's all. I mean, that's the problem with one company having access to so much IP.
I understand. You're right.
Because they can just decide, you know what? We want to make a Tomb Raider game. Forget Deus Ex. I don't care about that.
Yeah, and they just close it off.
So if a game that you enjoy is in this list, I'm looking at Saints Row, they can potentially just say, you know what? We're not going to make anything else with that.
Yeah.
Not going to let anybody else have it. But you can go ahead and, we'll let you know when you have a game that we want you to buy.
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty much having all the control there, and we're just gonna be there now, or pretty much at their beck and call when they're like, "Oh, you guys like this game? You guys want more of it?" I don't know. Like technically, that's how it feels like to me now.
That's how it is.
Yeah,
that's how it. I mean, it feels like that to me. As it is, I have to worry about an EA that hasn't made a Burnout game in the longest time, although they're supposed to be working on one now. And they only made one Black. That was a fun game.
Black was awesome.
That should have at least had a second game. Nope.
I agree.
They own the rights to it, just sitting on it. Can you think of a series that you used to love that's not around anymore?
Dude, I can't really think of any game that I was actually stuck on. The only game that I'm like stuck on now that I could probably be like, it's been my favorite, will just be the God of War series. Like that one has been always my thing. Now, another series that I do liked, and I've never heard any more of it after the third game or fourth maybe, it was the Def Jam games. I love the Def Jam games. I love the Def Jam games, but that third one, I think it was.
Yes, Icon. As a matter of fact, I'm always talking to you about Matt McMuscles.
Yeah,
he has a really good channel, and he really he knows industry insiders, and they talk about a lot of things having to do with that. He did one about Def Jam Icon, how they wanted to mix things up, and they ended up lowering the roster and messing with the gameplay to the point where people weren't liking it.
No,
And they're
I
always
remember
talking
I
about making
played it.
another one. They're always talking about making another Def Jam game. The fourth game that you're talking about, Def Jam Rap Star,
Oh, that's what it
which
was.
is the karaoke one.
Well, nah, I'm okay. Now
So
they could bring back Def Jam Vendetta or Fight for New York or like that. Those two in a normal series and bring it back again, I'll be fine. And I will say, look, just erase 3 and 4. I don't care about those two. I really don't.
well,
Just bring me
that's
back
EA.
those two and make a series out of it. I'll be happy.
That's EA. EA owns so much IP that I would love to have for someone to have access to. Ultima, that was an awesome RPG series. That Dungeon Keeper, Jesus Christ, that was a fun game. No, they're not going to do anything with it. They tried to do something with it. They made it a mobile game that had horrible microtransactions, and people got so upset with it that they just quietly just put it to the side.
I understand completely. Like, but whatever, dude. Like, I will personally say, like games like that, man, they should kind of like focus on bringing back again, and just kind of like just focus on that. That'd been great. I really like those two games, man. Like, I still have Vendetta, and I was such an idiot to give Fight for New York to my nephew.
You are,
and
it
was a Black Spine original Def Jam Vendetta Fight for New York game, which I thought was like the coolest game.
I'll tell you right now how much is going on eBay for now.
No, it's arm and leg technically.
Because I have Vendetta as well, and I'm not going to get Fight for New York anytime soon because I don't think I'll ever have that much money.
No,
that's not true.
Eventually, I'll watch. If I find that thing in the woods somewhere, and I get that game back, you could bet your sweet butt that I'm going to keep that like away from everybody.
Okay. Def Jam Fight for New York.
Okay.
$45. Just the case.
Wow. No.
If you want the case with the artwork, well, it's the same thing. No
$45 as well.
$60. The cheapest I can find. The game. Well, if you want to get a UK version, you can get it for $67.
No, I'm okay. No.
If you want, let me see if I can find a US one. Case and manual only. Okay, so this one actually has the manual, and it's $76.
Yeah.
So that should tell you how expensive this game is right now.
No,
someone has the disc only, and it's greatest hits.
Greatest hits.
Starting bid is $87, and they want a buy it now of $150.
Okay, sure, whatever, fine.
This is why I curse my choice of hobbies.
You know what? I fully understand. I get it. And you know what? All this kind of reminds me of movies as well. This whole subject that we're talking about, like the whole fact that movies are being bought by other people, that are changing things around and fixing things. Where sometimes I think it's for the best, but then again, sometimes it worries me. But like for instance, the whole DC thing, dude. The DCU, it's been trash. We know it for a fact. It's been garbage, hot garbage, and it's been falling from the mountaintop that was built on all the way down head first. Fine. The Flash movie came out. And with the Flash movie coming out, personally, I thought that movie is going to be the beginning of the new DC, the DCU for James Gunn, which I was like, okay, fine. That means you're going to probably keep some characters or whatever. But what you told me, I didn't know this. That's the end of the DCEU, technically. I didn't know that. I thought James Gunn's going to piggyback off of that for the whole DCU.
No. He's scrapping everything. Flashpoint. Okay, the Flashpoint story that they used to make this movie, was always a way for them to basically hit reset. In the comics, Flashpoint was made to create a new version of DC heroes.
Okay,
they're doing the same thing here.
Jesus,
I would say, good riddance, but that's not fair. I still say what I said before. Warner and DC panicked when they saw that Batman v Superman didn't make Infinity War money.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they wanted. The thing made what, 700 million, 600 million?
Give or take, yeah, around there.
Tell you. Let me tell you right now. By the way, the cheapest one I found was $200.
No, buy, stop.
Batman v Superman box office worldwide, it made $872.7 million.
Close enough.
Okay,
close enough.
That's not bullshit money.
That's not bad. Even though the movie sucked balls, but it was not bad money.
For reference, The Batman made $771 million worldwide. That's getting a second movie.
And that's funny. That's a really good movie. It wasn't so bad. It was actually a really good movie.
Whatever it is. I didn't like Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice. Still made money. And I say what I said before. Warner Brothers pussed out. They should have let Zack Snyder finish what he wanted to do. Even if I didn't like it, they committed to doing it. They should have just let it happen.
Mm-hmm.
Because what happened after that? They started course correcting. We got Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
We got Joss Whedon's Justice League. How was that any better?
No. I totally agree with you, man. It was just
a
really bad one.
Did I like it? No. Did I think it was a good direction for them? Personally, no. But that was the direction that Zack Snyder wanted, and they signed him on.
Yeah.
They're especially assholish about it when they went and used the death of his daughter to go and say, you know what, take a break. As a matter of fact, take a break forever.
That's messed up, dude. That part for me was very
ridiculous
to do.
It is. Yeah, that's Hollywood.
No, I get it. Okay, fine. When there's a death in the family, especially one as an intimate family, your family, like here in the house family, I get it. I freaking get it.
Any kind of death in the family. Any kind of death in the family, especially in the circumstances by which it happened to Zach.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
It is. But not for them to go, okay, take a break forever. Don't do this. Hey, let's get somebody else on board and do all this right here. Because look at the lump of chunk of crap that they made, man. You can see the difference within the video editing alone. You can see where Zack Snyder was, and you can see where Josh Whedon was when they started. You can see the biggest difference.
You could tell the Zack Snyder parts and the Josh Whedon parts from a mile.
Yeah, dude, and it's crazy. You're just looking at this. You're like, right here was. It cut to. Oh, okay. I see what's going on here. Never mind. Hunk of garbage. Thank you very much. Bye.
But it is what it is. Now,
but the thing is, now go ahead, because I know where you're going with this. No, you go ahead.
You're going to the same place. Go ahead.
Yeah. So from what I'm recalling here from one of these articles I read, they're saying that Blue Beetle is going to be the first DCU character for the franchise.
Well, they're not saying it. James Gunn is saying it.
Bye. Okay, so James Gunn is already putting his gun. He's already putting his guns. Hi, see what I did there? So he's really putting in here his 2 cents and confirming that the Blue Beetle is going to be the first DCU character.
Yes. He was talking to Michael Rosenbaum. And the Inside of You show, and he said that Superman Legacy is the first DCU movie, but he's going to keep Blue Beetle because he says Blue Beetle is the first DCU character. This is an interesting one because, after Flash comes out, you figure, all right, everything's been reset.
Yeah.
There's an Aquaman movie coming up at the end of this year.
That is, okay. If that's the case, if they're going to bring back an Aquaman movie, even though the private screening they said it flunked, I have a weird feeling they're just going to make it direct to TV type of thing. Not direct to TV, but you know what I'm saying? Like right into
they're going to try. I think they're going to try the movie route because this movie did really well worldwide. The first one, I should say.
Okay.
And so for Aquaman 2, Oceanic Boogaloo, I think they're going to want a theatrical run. They'll just pull the plug right away and throw it on Max if it doesn't work out. They'll do the
Let's see.
they'll do the Fast X thing.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? I actually see that happening. I mean, man, but you know what's that's a lot of money they waste, man, for something like that to do, man. If they knew that this is going to happen, I would be like, you know what? Put this in HBO Max and let them buy it or whatever the hell.
Remember that this is the same company that had a totally completed Batgirl movie and canned it.
Yeah, which nobody saw the light of this movie. Nobody knows what it looks like.
We'll never see the light of day because DC decided, you know what? No, it's okay. We're good.
Now,
Hollywood.
here's a real question. Do you really want to see it, though?
I didn't say I wanted to see it.
Okay.
I just think, okay, all right. The movie's done.
Yeah.
What's the point of just all of a sudden deciding that so you're rather flush all that money away rather than release it and try to recoup something? There are worse movies that were released because the studio wanted to recoup some costs.
Mm-hmm.
No, just tax write-off. This is why David Zaslav will forever in my mind be snorting cocaine off the peg leg of a pirate hooker.
And what's her name again?
Vanity with 3 Ys. 3.
I love it. I love it. I love it. This is the best day ever. Best day ever. That pirate hooker better come on here one day, and I want to see if she really exists, and I want to talk to her on this show because we need that pirate hooker here.
If there's an actual stripper out there named Vanity with 3 Ys, God, what's wrong with my fingers? 3 Ys that actually has a peg leg. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I'm using you as the butt of my joke. I didn't know you existed. In my defense, I didn't know you existed.
Look, I'm not sorry because you need to come on this show. You got to show us that peg leg. What you can do with that one leg, and if there's any cocaine off of it, whereas David Zaslav was on it. We just got to know. We got to make sure about this. I like proof.
I have 4 inappropriate jokes in my head right now, and I have to stop that on the off chance that this poor woman is real.
I don't care. Hey, if you're real Vanity with 3 Ys, you need to come on the show because it's gonna happen.
Like the Muppet Pirate movie where is she the pirate with a deep voice?
Yes.
I'm just asking questions.
Yes. Look, all right. We're gonna skip the pirate hooker now because we need to talk about something else, Willie. That this came up today, and I'm actually astounded about this.
This is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Please.
What? Okay, so now we already got the news for the whole Mortal Kombat 2, and I'm like, okay, cool. They already started filming, blah blah, or they already got the characters, whatever the case is. They already got all the things going on. Now, I am more than excited just for the fact that they announced who Shao Kahn is going to be, and
yes.
I'm just more than happy the fact that it's gonna be where is his freaking name here? I know I saw it here and I was like, oh, it's him.
Martyn Ford is his man's name.
I know some here. Oh, never mind. It's highlighted red. Oops. You see, guys, I'm not here to read. I'm just here to follow orders. And I did highlight.
Who's the one giving out the orders?
Me, which is sad. But look, the fact that we have Martyn Ford, which is this freaking tower of a human being, and he's gonna play freaking Shao Kahn. Look, guys, look at me. You have to look at me. Don't look at Willie right now. Just look at me.
Don't look at me at all.
No. How can I block? I can't even do it. Anyways, look, the fact that it's not The Rock, I'm happy.
And you're assuming that every muscle-bound villain or hero has to be played by Rock the Dwayne Johnson. Yes. You do know that there are other people in this world that take steroids, right?
Yes.
He's one of them. Martyn Ford is.
I know, but have you ever seen him in another movie? Or any movie?
No, but evidently he has done them.
Yeah, which it's funny. He's been in movies, but then at the same time, he hasn't been in movies. It's like he's like that one side character in a movie that you're like, hey, that guy's big. Oh, he has nothing to do with this. All right, fine, whatever. I don't care. But then you come to find out that he's been in certain movies and you're like, Jesus Christ, like how the hell did we bypass this freaking behemoth and not say nothing about it?
You showed me a picture of him on the red carpet, and I made the comment that he was actually bigger than the background.
Yes. And that was my answer. Yes. Yes. He is the background. What background are you talking about, Willie? It's just him and life. That's it. There's nothing around him. Like the guy's a freaking, what is he, 6'5" or something? He's a freaking tower.
I'm mad when I'm next to you because you're an inch taller than me.
Just a tad, but it's fine.
But this fool right here,
yeah,
he blocks out the sun.
He does, dude. He had a freaking
from far away. He blocks out the sun,
dude. There is look. I'm gonna show you right now. This whole thing right here. Like, he's towering over Brock Lesnar.
The picture. That's the picture right there. Where I'm like, I thought he was the background.
He is the background. That's what he is. He is the background. He's the guy. The guy's a freaking monster. Look at him.
I've never seen a button-down shirt with 35 buttons.
It just all the way down, and it goes down. Yes. We ran out. The United States ran out of buttons, even though he's from the UK. We're buttonless.
China ran out of silk.
Oh, he's too big. We can't use fabric on him.
You're not going there. You're not going there.
Oh, I did. He too big. You can't be here. They're gonna look at him. They're like, you size of whale. You're like a king size mattress.
Like he comes over the horizon, and his head blocks the sun.
Dude, the guy's huge. Look, the point of the matter is the guy's huge, and him being Shao Kahn to me is actually perfect. I'm like, yeah, I'm okay with this, folks. I'm okay with this.
Well, the reason
it's
why
actually a legit thing.
The reason why I said that the article reinforces what I was talking about with the whole Batgirl thing. Is the article, the thing right above it says that Universal's working on another monster movie.
What?
Remember that Dark Universe crap they tried?
Oh God, with the Mummy?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember.
Well, evidently, they still have ideas of doing that.
They still do.
It's a Universal monster movie. That's what the Dark Universe was.
Yeah.
And more to the point. Okay. Back to Pirate Hooker Zaslav. He got rid of Batgirl, a movie that was already done, because reasons.
Of course.
Did you know that there's a movie that's going to be coming out soon starring Carrie Fisher?
What?
Let me see the link.
Let me look for this.
Let me see the link.
Okay, I got it. Okay. I found it.
You got it? Got it.
Yep. All right. So right now, what I got here, it's Carrie Fisher's last movie. Like Star Wars, it wasn't the last movie, from what I remember.
No.
What is it?
She had made this movie before she passed away, and mainly got delayed because they were having trouble with visual effects. And then, while in the middle of those difficulties, the human malware happened.
Oh, okay.
And so, you know how it affected everything. It affected this too. Yeah. This movie is 7 years in the making.
Damn.
They never gave up on it.
Huh. Right.
Movies all the time. Cost overruns, budget overruns, problems filming. Remember Tangled?
Yeah.
Really, really good movie, right?
Yeah.
That movie was in development hell.
Tangled?
Went over budget.
Tangled, the cartoon.
Still got released. Yes, Tangled.
Oh my God.
The Emperor's New Groove.
No.
Hideously overdrawn because they kept changing the idea on what they were going to do. It was supposed to be a little more serious. It became a comedy. And that's one of my staple movies.
Oh, that movie's amazing. I don't care what anybody tells me.
These things happen all the time. Studios try to get movies out just so they can recoup. Zaslav's like, nah, burn the Batgirl movie. Again, it was done.
Yeah, I remember they finished production and everything, editing and all that good stuff, and they just said no. Can you
No.
imagine all the work, all the writers and everything that they're like, man, can't wait for this movie to come out, and it just never did, and they got shafted technically.
The actress who they picked to be the Batgirl.
Yeah.
I forgot her name. I'm sorry. That was supposed to be her star turn. This is her chance to be in the spotlight. She was gonna be Batgirl. Nope.
Sad. I mean,
it is sad.
Right about now, I would have said, you know what, just put it out there for everybody. Put it on Max. I don't give a damn. Just put it out there.
I don't hear release the Batgirl cut.
Nobody does. Yeah, no, release a Snyder cut or cuts or whatever. They released all that already. Nobody said anything else about this movie.
Nobody said a thing. Said a thing. And mind you, there was never a Snyder cut
of anything.
When people were like, release a Snyder cut. There was no Snyder cut. When Warner Brothers brought him back to finish it,
yeah, he made it over again.
He redid a lot of things because they didn't let him do it the way he wanted.
Yeah,
there was no Snyder cut.
No, that's why Snyder got in and goes, guys, I'm gonna make this movie with more slow-mo. The movie was 90% slow-mo. My God, everything. Yeah. I was looking at the movie, I was like, oh my God. Oh, at the beginning, I was like, cool, slow-mo, whatever. But then when everything became a slow-mo, like, we speed up this slow-mo bit.
If we speed up everything except that one scene with Flash.
Yeah.
The movie's 2.5 hours long.
Yeah. And it would have been all right.
But that's Zack Snyder for you. He's a brilliant filmographer.
Yes.
Like, the man can frame a shot like nobody's business.
That I do agree on.
Are like works of art the way he frames a shot.
Yeah.
I don't understand the man. I will never understand the man. There's this one movie I'm thinking about right now. I can't remember the name. I told you to watch it one day. You never did. Surprise. You didn't watch a movie that I told you to go watch.
Shocking. Hey, I saw RRR, okay? Stop. I did it.
Sucker Punch.
I did see Sucker Punch.
You did?
Yes. Which I told you it was so confusing but amazing at the same time.
It was a phenomenally shot movie.
Yes.
Beautifully
everything.
Shot.
Baby girl when she was going over the samurai. Dude, I'm telling you right now, the movie was phenomenally nice. Understandable? No. The ending of the movie? Questionable. Because I was like, wait a minute, what?
It's one of those deeper things that you have to sit there and, okay, what's you can get the meaning of it if you sit there and think about it too much.
Yeah, I don't want to because I feel I'm going to be in a dark area.
You have a 5-foot-tall woman fighting a 20-foot samurai. How are you going to make me think?
Not any samurai, a mechanical samurai. And after that, 3 more with machine guns. And I was like, you know what, dude? I'm okay.
In the middle of trench warfare in World War I, trying to get on a huge blimp. Why are you trying to make me think?
No, I just didn't want to. This was an enjoyable, confusing movie. It was an enjoyable, confusing movie.
It was like I told my son because he wanted to go see it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, PG-13, all right. You know what? He's with me. He's all right. My kids saw all this kind of stuff before they were old enough, and none of them have killed anybody. Just saying. I took them to go see it, and we saw it, and I came out of there, and I looked at them and I said, that was the most beautiful, most amazing, most exciting piece of shit movie I've ever seen in my entire life. I defy someone to watch Sucker Punch. Not, don't try to get all brainy about it. Just watch the movie. And after you're done, think about how many times you said the word what. Mm-hmm. Get that number, multiply it by 4. That's how many times you actually said it. Because what?
You're not lying. There's so many confusing parts in that movie until you get to the end and you're like, wait, what? And then there you go. And it's like, what? And it's just confusing. It's all confusing, but it's such a good movie and shot so well, which I was like, man, I'm surprised. I'm so surprised about it, dude. But again, that's Zack Snyder.
Zack Snyder's like that. His movies are all about spectacle.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
And every once in a while, you'll get a good story.
Yeah. I wonder what would it be like if he made a horror movie, though.
I think he did.
Did he?
looking right now through his filmography. I love how they say that he made the Suicide Squad. I love that.
That's cute.
I think that's adorable.
Very adorable.
I'm sure that he did. If he didn't, he needs
I don't know why I feel like he didn't make a horror movie before, or if he was part of a horror movie thing. But I'm kind of curious to see if he could do a horror movie. Like if okay, let's say for instance right now, Willie, since we're talking about the whole fact that Universal wants to bring back their monsters and all that. Fine, you know what? Make Zack Snyder do it with all his black and whites and all the classic views and looks and stuff. You know what? Make it a big old what the hell we're looking at right now. That'd be interesting.
No, not Zack Snyder. He did do the screenplay for Dawn of the Dead. He was part of it.
Oh, okay.
I want you to know that. The 2004 one.
Oh, the athlete zombies.
Yes. Listen, say whatever the hell you want, but when I saw 28 Days Later, that scared the crap out of me.
It's what?
28 Days Later will freak you out. All right?
Movie,
you see zombies running at you like that?
No, and they're just like you're like, oh my god, we'll run, just run.
If Universal is serious about making monster movies, give just one movie, just one, to Guillermo del Toro.
Oh my god, have you seen his show?
Yes,
his show is awesome, dude.
That man has problems.
No, I know. I don't want to talk to him. That's a bit. Look,
no, I want to get to know.
No, you don't. You don't want to get to know.
He's a very nice guy. Very affable.
He is
very sociable. I really wonder what goes on in his head.
Dude, his show alone, I saw maybe like 4 or 5 episodes, and I stood there just watching. I'm like, wow, this show is phenomenally weird and is amazing. Like the monsters, the ideas, the thoughts that he put into these freaking things, and the fact that it's all about it's not a house. It's like a weird jigsaw puzzle he's talking about the whole time in this Netflix series. He gets a key, he opens some sort of door or whatever it is, he opens up, and it's part of whatever he's gonna be or whatever he's gonna show. Oh, this room key, room 83. It's about blah 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 blah. Enjoy. It's like a Tales from the Crypt meets
anthology.
Yeah, it's an anthology.
Creep show.
Yes, but it's an amazing one. Like if anybody has the time to watch that show, Willie, can you find out what's the name of that show? It's on Netflix. I know it's on Netflix, but that anthology of shows that he has there, they're great. But then you sit there and you're like, what goes on through that man's mind? Because that's not the
Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities.
Yes, that thing is cool. And I'm going to be honest, I would love to watch all of it during October on Halloween or something like that, because that's the vibe that you get when you watch that show. Like, man, this will be awesome. Watch on a Halloween night or something, because it's creepy. It's not scary. It's just creepy. And then you're just going to be really deep into it, though.
We got to pull a Cousin Jose. When October comes, we just gotta gorge on horror movies.
I'm down with that. I am so down with that. I love horror movies. Yeah, I will not play a horror game, but I'll watch a horror movie any day.
You know what? You promised.
I know.
Promised you would play Resident Evil 7 in VR.
Okay, I probably did the first episode, but I can't handle VR and I can't handle horror. So, there's 2 things at once that I can't do, dude.
Well, I think that it has to be done.
It will be done, dude. I promise before this year is over, hopefully, I'll make it happen, because I have to make it
for Halloween.
Happen. Yes.
For Halloween.
We
got to get you to play Resident Evil 7.
Okay.
We got to get you to play Dying Light. I
know.
And what one more game. It can't be Five Nights at Freddy's. That's too.
Oh my god! I'll just start punching people for no reason, man. Are you crazy?
It can't be.
You see my rapid punches, dude? I just really quick. I just throw a jab just for no reason, dude.
There's an old GameCube game that I've mentioned a couple times, and I think you should play it.
Which one?
It's called Eternal Darkness.
I heard of that game. Okay.
It's a really good horror game. M-rated horror game on a GameCube. Nintendo was just growing up. And like some of it might not hold up now, but I think the vibe of the game is something that you can get behind.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
I can always have you play. I can always have you play a Fatal Frame.
Nah, I'm okay. I'm okay. No. I seen that game in action. No, I'm good. I'll probably see the first glimpse of a ghost because I threw a picture. I'm like, nope, put the game down. Can you put My Little Pony or something right now, please? Just take this
Let's
off.
be serious. I want to see you play Fear.
Bro, are you kidding me? I've been around people while they're playing Fear and I jump. That freaking ghost girl that just kind of like appears out of nowhere. Then all the room starts turning to blood for no reason. And then you're getting further. And I can't. Oh my God, when she's on fire and you're walking through and you see the bodies all burned up. No, like.
You don't even like it when I used to put it in the videos for This Week in Gaming History.
Dude, you're a bastard. I remember I saw him like, nah, I'm okay. I'll skip it.
I have a lot of horror games here, you know.
I know you do, dude.
PS3 alone. I have a bunch of horror games.
Yeah, no, thanks. I'm okay, thanks. I appreciate the effort, but no, thank you.
Dead Space?
No, actually, maybe, but no.
Evil Within?
Can we stop?
Splatterhouse?
I could do Splatterhouse.
Well, one day, once we start streaming stuff, I have to stream all this.
I know, definitely, dude. But yeah, man. You know what, man? I think we had a good chit chat, dude. This has actually been one of the first times that we actually could just sit down and just really just talk and tell you most of the stuff that we've been hearing about what's going on during the week and whatnot, and just a little info about us, folks.
That's all the crazy stuff that happens to us.
Yeah, big time. So you're gonna be seeing a little more of stuff like this. So let us know what you guys think. Please comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. All the good stuff. And thank you for joining us, guys. And I hope to see you guys next time. Oh, and before I forget, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. And Monday there's no show because it's the holiday, so we're gonna relax. Juneteenth. I have a problem saying that word Juneteenth. Like I feel like I'm missing a something in between when I'm saying it. But yeah, Juneteenth. But yes, that teeth. Man, you see, I'm always. You know what? Screw it, dude. It happens. But happy Father's Day, happy Juneteenth. There we go. Add it. And guys, again, yeah, thank you very much for joining us. Willie, you have any final words, man?
I really just want to get drunk.
Party on, man. It's Friday. All right, everybody. We'll see you on Wednesday. Peace.
Bye.